Hello and welcome to the cross-country edition of the 2016-17 EMS Athletic Showcase. I am Kristen Barnes here at Boswell High School with new head cross-country coach Andrew Acuna. We will visit with Coach Acuna and the Pioneers about some of the successes they have experienced this season.
I'm going to start you on go. That'll be your jog. When you hear, that means we're on. All right? The short whistles, we're off. All right? Let's go. Well, I call it the 3 H's. So I tell the kids, first off, we had to stay healthy, and they had to stay humble, and they had to stay hungry. Yeah. So it's been a little bit difficult bringing it in 1 year. It's kind of like one of those things you can't do in 1 year. It takes time, and so with all that comes hard work. And these kids need to realize what hard work is and how to put hard work and also recovery stages in at the same time, to where they work with each other and so forth. So that's one thing that I thought I developed over at my old school. Here it's going to take time. I tried to kind of band-aid things a little bit because we have such a young team, and I didn't get them until late. So
I got a PR in Arkansas, so 1734 was my PR, which I think that's pretty fast, but I got 280th place.
How many teams were there though?
Wasn't it 99?
Yeah, there's like 100 teams, right?
So I guess 280th, I guess it's not too bad.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, I like the course. I didn't PR, but I really enjoy the meet, and the course is really fun. So,
anything about the experience of traveling out of town with a team that you particularly like or want to talk about?
I don't know. It's fun. I don't know. Well, it was my first time going out there to Arkansas, so I thought it was really fun. The course itself is my favorite course, actually, and I PR'd. I ran 1840, and I got 16 out of 600, yeah, 600, 800 maybe.
Wow.
Both groups that I've got are so young and new to the sport. I think on my girls' side, I believe 5 of the 7 had never run in a cross-country meet before this year. So that's been pretty challenging. Same thing with the boys. Several of them, are young kids that had run cross-country, but not really at a competitive level. So team-wise, on the girls' side, we're not too bad. We're coming off of some of the girls having injuries, so they've pretty much been fully rehabbed, and so we're starting to come back and get into shape. So, naturally, we want to win the district meet, for sure. That's going to be tough. There's some tough teams with the district that we have. So, but that's our goal, to do that, and then hopefully get somewhere close to that top 4 when we run at regionals. The guys, we're a little bit further back probably, and we're really in a big rebuilding stage. So, we're just going to go out there and compete, and hopefully we can get some guys out in the top 10 to individually qualify. And as far as individuals are concerned, sure Caleb, my senior boy, Caleb Moniak, he should advance, and looking for big things out of him in regionals. We've been working all season to get him to the state meet. We've dedicated this year to one of his friends that passed away last year, Connor. So we're looking to do this for Connor. And on the girls' side, I have a daughter that came here with me, and she should be in shape good enough to where she should qualify for the state meet. We've been dealing with a little slight injury here recently, so we've been kind of having to band-aid that. So we're going to run the district meet, see how that goes, and then try to see if we can give it all out our regionals and get out to state. And like I said, hopefully with her pushing the rest of them, who knows, we might even get a full team out for the girls.
Hi, I'm Caleb Moniak. I'm a senior this year, and I've been running ever since I could in middle school.
Okay, my name is Chloe Riley. I'm a senior, and I've been running cross country since like 7th grade, but I didn't try until like 8th grade, so.
The last 4 years have probably been the most interesting years of my life. I love running. It's probably my favorite thing to do all the time. That race in Keller was probably my favorite. Even though I got second place, I probably ran my hardest, and the guy who beat me from North Crowley got me at like the last 2 seconds. It's been the mistake of my life. He just had a better kick.
Great.
It was back and forth the whole time. In the start of the race, he got right ahead of me, and then it was just a battle through the whole thing. And then I got a good lead on him in the last 400 meters of the race, and nearing the end, he came right alongside me, and then he got me. It was really close. Oh, ever since then, I've been trying to work on my kick, because that's what I've needed to kick or work on like my whole career. So ever since then, Coach doesn't know it, but I've just been doing extra like speed workouts after the workouts, doubling it down all the time.
So what's your best race this year so far?
I guess Arkansas. Like I didn't PR on it, but I didn't hurt or anything in it, and I felt pretty good. So like since I've been injured, I guess like that was a really good feeling. Oh well, what happened is I ran too much, and for rehab and stuff, I just took a few weeks off, and I stretched it a lot, and I did some ultrasound and ice baths, and I have to ice it like 3 times a day, and take a lot of Advil.
I've been looking into SMU. They're always like emailing me, and I've gotten a few calls. That's more for academics though, and I'd rather talk to the coach, and I haven't been able to do that recently. But SMU is probably my #1 pick now. I wanted to go to UNT, just somewhere around here would be nice. Majoring in medical science is what I want to do. I think cross country has prepared me more than anything else besides family in my life. I've learned that the people you run with or work with can end up being your family, and you gain a lot of friends, and it's great to have people like that around you.
Well, I got an offer to run at Texas Wesleyan, so if I go there, then my major will be history, so I can move into a pre-law program. And then, or I've been looking at OU just for academics, and I guess I would major in the same thing, or either that or in like environmental studies.
Friends, you mentioned you're dedicating this season to former Boswell cross country star Connor Strouder. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. He was. We were close, or at least I think we were. I've been running with him for the last 3 years of my life. He's a person you couldn't forget, and I will be able to. And I've by myself, I've dedicated the whole year to him, and I haven't stopped running since everything happened last year. There's no quitting, because he used to run his hardest every time, and he'd always finish the season well. And even when he was hurt or injured, he'd still go out there and run as hard as he can, and it was always perfect.
Well, I ran in a little bitty small school, North Texas, and freshman year came out and ended up making the state meet. And I personally didn't know it was a big deal, but it was a big deal to the school. So, it was all so new to me then that, I didn't know what I was doing. So I didn't really compete at a high level until my sophomore, junior, and senior year. So then went on to North Texas to run out there. And so, but yeah, as far as family-wise, I think my daughter Andrea that runs here at Boswell, I want to say she was about 2 years old when we got out and ran her first mile run. So she did all right. She's not too bad. I have a big family. I have 5 kids. I've got 3 girls, 2 boys, and I don't push running on them. I've never pushed it on my daughter Andrea or any of the other kids, but they see me do it, and I think that's something that they enjoy to do. And honestly, I think the sport itself just gives to great work ethic to not only be a hard worker as far as running, but a hard worker in your job, whatever you have to do, and just be a good person, you know.